In Mexico, there are over 4 million small and medium-sized enterprises, which account for over 98% of the entire business units in the country. So we are trying to optimize the energy consumption in small and medium-sized enterprises. Energy price is rather assumed as a fixed cost rather than as a variable that can be managed. And this is a way to increase competitiveness of the small and medium-sized enterprises in a sustainable way. So by reducing the energy consumption, by managing this variable, we can achieve we can optimize the competitiveness of the small and medium-sized enterprises and also contribute to climate change mitigation. The NSP strives to implement over 9,000 energy efficiency projects within the SME segment, and we are trying to do this to produce a demonstrative effect, just to show that there are real and cost-effective opportunities to mitigate GHG and also, of course, to reduce the energy consumption. We are certain that this will make a transformative change in the sector, because the change of paradigm that it will produce will entice other SMEs, and it will provoke this sort of chain reaction that will make other SMEs to implement more and more energy efficient projects. And as I mentioned, there are 4 million of SMEs in Mexico, and we need to demonstrate that this is a viable and feasible way to optimize their competitiveness and, of course, to reduce its climate footprint. Transformational change is required, is paramount to achieve a change of paradigm. We cannot achieve successful climate change mitigation if we continue doing things business as usual. We need to do things differently, and in most of the cases we need a change, a substantial change in a sector or in a segment such as the small and medium-sized enterprises. So the transformational change is absolutely important in order to achieve significant results and to really contribute to this global warming problem we're facing. Mexico is the second largest economy in Latin America, and it has a huge potential to showcase what can be done in other countries that maybe are not in the same stage that Mexico is in terms of economy, in terms of business development, and of course in the climate change mitigation race. So I think that Mexico can be one large and one big important reference to some other countries in the region, in Latin America mainly, and why not in somewhere else in the world, to show how things can be done. I think that Mexico has the potential, Mexico has the tools to do it, and Mexico has the right mindset to achieve so. Therefore, if we do things right, then we can transport this learning to other countries in the region where maybe Germany or the UK or other developed countries cannot reach, but Mexico can, and then show and learn, so they can learn what can they do. So replicating this knowledge, I think it's very important, not only for the donors of the NAMA facility, but also to Mexico to reinforce their position within the region and help others to do things the right direction. And NAMA facility is a great opportunity to produce these changes. I mean, producing a transformational change is quite a challenge, and organizations or institutions such as NAMA facility are paramount, are required to provide this support. It's not easy, it's not quick, but it's necessary. And this is a great opportunity for countries to produce real and significant changes in their countries.